Welcome back to Rise of Industry. So in the last episode we were playing around with our stock levels, trying to see how much we could sell and still make a profit. And we also started on a lot of research, spent quite a bit of money in fact in the last month or the month before to get the research done quickly. And so now we're going to make use of that. So first thing we're going to do is these lumberyards. We are going to add... No, I don't want to... Oh, you already have 3. This one, add a new harvester. I know I deleted a harvester last episode. Thankfully, you do get most of the money back. But we'll add that harvester there. And if we go to factories, I want to add one there and one opposite just there. Construction alert. Oh. I took away the last trees that those things were digging up. Well, we can fix that. There we go. There are your trees. That's what you're cutting down constantly and regrowing. Mini forest. Right, so this is the factory's screen. As you can see, lots of different things can be made in the same factory, but only one thing can be made at a time. So in this case, we've got wooden planks set. So it's going to take wood and turn it into the wooden planks. So it requires 4 wood to make 3 planks. Okay. So if we then add that factory, and you do the exact same thing. I am going to set this to 8, because I never really want more than double the work amount in here, because, you know, 90% of the time this will have wood to work, so there's no problem. If it doesn't for some reason, then we can look at stopping these selling as much, or we can just build another one, but building another one is going to cost money, and this is going to take a... This is going to be a money sink at first, because it's not going to make money straight away. Now you set to wooden barrels, so we need 3 of those turn into 2 barrels. This takes 25 days, this takes 35 days, which is a bit of a pain. I really would love it if they had the same times, but they don't. Right, so you deliver to that factory. Same thing again, max of double sort of the amount it needs, so I want 6 of them there maximum. And you are going to take your stuff to that commercial building, max of 2 of, because that's as many as we can sell each month. Or every half a month. Not that this thing is going to make that many. So, unpause the game. I mean, this thing, it does it in 25 days. So if we had 2 of these, we would just about get 4 of them a month. Or, no, we'd get more than 4 a month. Wouldn't be often that we got the extra, but we would get extra occasionally. But I think I need more carpentry centres. You know what? Okay. If you hold shift, you can build multiple buildings. I forget almost every time when I build the first one. So these 2 are going to be doing exactly the same as Centre 1 is. Centre 5 is going to be doing the barrels. So, same thing, that commercial store, please. And these, I'm actually going to stop it going to the hardware store, because by building the extra factories, I think I'm going to need to send the wood there. Same thing with you. You want to go to factory 4, you want to go to factory 3. Okay. Now, you are going to Centre 2. You also now go to Centre 5. You go to Centre 5 and 2. And last one. Lovely. So hopefully now, all of that stuff will get delivered here, turned into barrels, and then shipped out and sold for a high price. What have you got on you? Oh, you've actually got the barrels. Oh wow, I've already made some. Nice! So there's 110,000 incoming. Soon as they're sold. Boom, got it. So we made 100 grand last month. Now, although we're making more money per sale, we're also spending a lot more money because, let's face it, this whole production is costing me like all the maintenance for these factories, and they cost 10k a building. So, I mean, there's 50k. So 1 barrel every month pays just for these, which is kind of unfortunate. Wow, the amount I get for wood had gone really high, like really far down, hasn't it? How are we doing here? Oh wow, look at that influence. Still the same price though. Ah well. I was hoping as my influence increased, the price to buy a building permit would go down. Doesn't appear to be the case, unfortunately. Right, how are you guys doing for wood? Oh, you're all fully stocked. Okay, that's good. I wasn't sure if they would be able to. Oh, wow. They're fully stocked and this is overstocked. Now, I could sell the excess wood that I've got. Unfortunately, I don't really have a spare slot. These things only have 3 slots to deliver to. I mean, what I could do is say, you no longer deliver to set Carpentry Centre 3. You go to the hardware store instead. And you're no longer deliver to Carpentry Centre 4. And you'll go to the hardware store instead. So each of these will deliver to 2 of them and the hardware store. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, we can now sell 10 of them. Nice, okay. You to 10. You to 10. Hardware store. I did you right, yeah. And it's got no oil stored anymore. Nice. And we don't have a backlog anymore. Nice. Well, we can set those to 10 now. And as each of them only gather 9 each, we can build a third one of each of those. In fact, the same could be said for these. That produces 9, that produces 6. Yeah, so we can build the extra one there again now. So that should hopefully increase the amount of money we get. It's obviously increasing the amount we're spending, unfortunately, which doesn't help. Wow. We made 477,000 last month. I mean, we lost loads, because, you know, we spent 375,000. That was before just the regular expenses, so... But yeah, we made 122 before those building costs were minused as well. So if we do the same this month, we will definitely be in the green. Now this is a quest that sometimes will appear. Certain cities will ask for a particular resource that you are making. Unfortunately, I don't have that much of them in stock, and although it would be worth a lot of money to us, I know full well that I'm not going to be able to deliver it. So I'm going to have to decline, unfortunately. Maybe once we have, you know, a stockpile of loads of these. Then again, we actually have a bit of a stockpile of them. Wow. Don't get me wrong, I'm not really complaining, but I didn't think that we'd get them that quick. You know what? Let's set that to 4 then. No, I don't want a house there. You're getting too close to my industry. Terraforming. Flatten. The fact that that just cost me 500,000 just to build that hill annoys me so much. But if I can stop the city expanding that way, it's going to be a good thing. Because I really don't want a constant negative to my influence just because they keep building houses close to the city. Oh, close to my sort of production area. That's a shame. I was hoping to make money that month, not lose it. How's our research going? Almost finished on the light bulbs. Okay. Obviously, the light bulbs mean almost nothing to us until we actually get coal. And to get coal, we need to have earned enough money to buy a license. So it's going to be a little while. It's such a shame that, like, we can't mine it from the border. Because, I mean, it's on the borderline. Would they really notice if we had, like, a coal mine there? Like, could we build a coal mine there and just, you know, mine it from under them? I don't know. They might not notice. Might be fine. But we're going to end up having to terraform quite a bit of this as well when we put the train station in. And the train tracks. Okay, we've just finished the light bulb research. So we're now on to the train research. Nice. From there we can go for zeppelins or boats. I mean, don't really need either of them at the moment. There's only one river really. It does connect kind of a few cities up. You know, we can have a boat depot there and a van depot to sort of take stuff to and from these cities. But that will come later. Oh! A new shop has opened. A metalworking one. Ah. They want copper tubing and copper wires. That doesn't require anything but the copper, right? Yeah. So we could start mining the copper and start selling this. I mean, how much will they pay me for it? 30 for that and 28 for that. And they'll have 4 of that every... or 8 of it a month and 12 of that every month. And you're full again? Oh wow, it is building up again. Very quickly. Tell you what, just stop complaining about it. Oh dear God. Is the shop full? There's only 5 of it in the shop. And I bet by the time those lorries get there... Okay. Double that to 20. And the train terminal's just finished researching. That went really fast. Let's get copper tubing then. So that we can start producing both and earning a little extra cash. Yeah, increase that to 20 so there's some always stored there. Because I'm getting fed up with it not being there. I suppose we can do that for everything. Okay. Are these lumber yards actually stocked? Some of them are running a little low. I might have to build a 3rd lumber yard to keep up with it all. Then again, I've got lots of barrels in storage. I've got 10 at the moment. Okay, that should be fine. Right, so I was going to build copper. Build a road there. The reason I'm putting a road there is because I want to make sure I've got like a 2 square gap where I can fit more of these gas pumps if I need to in the future. Because there are a few things that do require gas, so I might need to up the production that I've got currently. And I can put a gas pump building... No, I can't actually put it there. So I'd have to put it there. Okay. Which means I would need a road there. Now obviously, I'm trying to plan for the future, but I could just demolish all this. Really? You skip the mountain? Like, couldn't you go in that direction? Ah. If they start complaining that these buildings are too close, it's their own fault. But yeah, so the gas pump can go there, and then the actual rigs can sort of be built there. That'll work. And then for a copper mine, I mean, a copper mine could go right next to it. So the gas pump right where that road ends. Copper mine that side. Just there. And if we have... Wow, these harvesters are kind of big. But we'll have 3 harvesters just there. Connected up. And now I've done that, I just realised, make that road slightly longer. That's going to annoy me because the road looks silly. And add harvesters with a space. The reason I've added that space is so that I can have that road extended. because otherwise I get into a situation where I can't access this bit of land easily because I've blocked it off by a line of production buildings, which isn't the smartest thing to do. Right. Now, that can fit there. Excellent. So we have 2 glassworks. One of them producing copper wire. One of them producing copper tubing. Both of them take their produce to the commercial building. And you know what? Yeah, just take it all there for the moment. It's not like I need it for anything else yet. And the copper mine itself obviously needs to deliver to those. That I do want to put a max of, say, 10. Just because I don't want it all going to one and none to the other or something like that. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not taking any contracts for the moment. Oh, we've actually run out of the barrels in one shop. Or one of our factories. Oh, we can now sell 3 of them a day. Nice. I am very happy when we can sell more of the very expensive things every day. I'm happy with that. So I'm now making 500,000 before minuses. That's excellent. But I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today, guys. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.